Hello everybody, Jaberino here, welcome back. It's Fallen King, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. Can I just say, I don't think that any campaigns I played recently have been, god-awful. They've been fine, but, this campaign really reinvigorates my interest in Warcraft 3. It's nice to just come across just something really unexpectedly great. The unexpected part is a big part of it also. If I were to just go back and play Rise of the Blood Elves, it's fun, I know it's going to be good. But when you pick up a new campaign, not knowing what to expect, and it turns out to be this good, it's just a really nice feeling. It makes me, again, re-interested. Not to say I was losing interest in Warcraft 3 per se, but I was feeling like it was becoming stagnant, and I'm just really glad to have found something like this. Not to say that everything in the future that we play is going to be equally good, but again, it's nice to have some high points here or there. Chapter 5, Return of King, Return of the King. At dawn the next day, Arthas leads the Scourge to the walls of the Argent Crusade Keep. Arthas. So, Tirion, I have come to you with a request to return what belongs to me, the Helm of Ner'zhul, dominion over the Scourge. You turned me down, but my revenge will take place one way or another. The Scarlet Monastery will burn. Give me the helmet, and the Scourge will immediately retreat from your fortress. Resist, and none of your warriors will live. These are my conditions, Tirion. The fate of hundreds of people depend on your decision. I'm waiting for your answer. Initially, I was opposed to keeping you alive. Looks like I was right. I will fulfill my oath, Arthas. You have caused the world a lot of suffering, and now the Argent Crusade will make you answer for everything. I've heard your answer. So be it. Got him. The Scourge. Destroy the Argent Crusade. Kill every living person, but leave Tirion to me. Okay. Kill Tirion Fordring.
This is more like it.
Now we're really changing the way that the story goes. Okay. Grab one Acolyte. Let's go ahead and just get +1. The sooner we can get that started, the better. Honestly, I think all these ghouls, just throw them on lumber for now. Nice to get a nice little... Good to get a nice little stockpile set up. Okay. Let's take Arthas and maybe look around a little bit. Go and kill these guys. Nerubians / Crypt Fiends. I'm curious to just, look back here to see what's, back here.
No one.
I think since there might be something there. Arthas pretty solid. If he gets to level 6... Oh, we would just go Soul Harvester level 3, wouldn't we? That's acceptable. Okay, can we get a skeleton? Okay, so... They are rebuilding stuff there, so we... Oh, okay, and I see a gold mine down there. Let's go grab it. I'm going to go Black Citadel first. And then... We only have 2 crypts. There's not a lot of room for Blight here. Oh, there's another... I see. So I don't need all these guys on lumber, do I? Not even close. We can also split our upgrade things going on right here. No! Okay. So, don't attack across the bridge. It was a waste. I do have another gold mine coming up here. Again, nice little reward for looking. I think we'll be able to save this. The issue, I went for Black Citadel, which means we're not going to be able to get any more workers for a while. We can bring you up here to come up and repair. Okay, and then let's grab Slaughterhouse. Let's grab Tomb of Relics.
I will be done.
Let's grab Temple of the Damned.
I gladly obey.
And that should be an acceptable amount of tech for now.
I wish only to serve. Speak, fool.
And I'll get some more Crypt Fiends. And then that'll finish, and then once the Black Citadel's done, we'll spam out some workers to go ahead and get it fully saturated. So this base doesn't seem like it'll be too challenging to take. We just probably want to get like 3 or 4 meat wagons out. And the sooner we can get across these bridges, the better, because I don't like having to control 2 separate bridges. That seems like it's quite difficult. I'm just going to keep these upgrades going, because we started with a lot of resources, a lot of them. So we might as well go ahead and use what's available to me. Okay, I actually might not have enough stuff to survive here. One more tick. Okay, never mind. We can certainly survive this. And then I need those ziggurats to finish. Okay, back up. And then we're getting attacked over here now, but I think that's fine. Worker, get back on here, and then I'm going to start getting all these upgrades for my necromancers. Now, 800 gold, I just realized. That's very expensive. Let's go ahead and heal up Arthas.
Speak, fool. At last. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Auto repair over here. One consistent theme on this is just like massive amounts of attacks, like constant attacks. And like Arthas is strong, sure, so it makes sense. But like, holy crap. Okay, and we've almost got our other base saturated. That's going to be really helpful. I just want to get one acolyte out here. Then the rest of you rally down there. We're in no upkeep. That's acceptable.
Yes, master.
I thought that was another attack, but it's a bird. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. Birds are allowed. So, yeah, definitely seeing some consistent themes with the attacks. You want to keep some forward momentum in order to start pushing through enemy fortifications as soon as possible. Okay, yes. Heal me up. That's 2. That's 1 more after this. And we'll stick in low upkeep while we just continue to get upgrades. That's my jam. I'm happy to see this, just casters. I think we're pulling their defensive force. We have to be very careful with this. But the consistent theme is like large frequent attacks of relatively weak units. Is what I'm seeing here. Again, pretty consistent theme. Plagued Abomination. We're going to grab Cleaving Attack early, I think. That side seems fine. It seems like most attacks tend to come from the same direction. Go on auto repair, please.
What is it?
Of course, I'm going to queue up a Plagued Abomination. Pretty much. We got a ton of lumber. We're not going to need all these ghouls on lumber.
Speak, fool.
Okay, apparently I made some necromancers. That's fine. That's good. Let's grab web, cannibalize, and then another set of crypt fiends. And then I'd like to get +2 here for my creature attacks. And carapace, really. Okay. Now again, we don't want to go into high upkeep. I think we could survive where we're at. I thought that bird was going to be like a big group of of enemies coming up to get us, but nope, we're good. Apparently I put myself into low upkeep, didn't even realize that was happening. Okay, come over here. Come over here. What's going on this side? One night, I think we can survive. Let's grab another Acolyte to just sit over here. You know what? I will grab Backpack, too. I feel like it never hurts to have that upgrade. It's not, like, super important, but it's good to have.
Speak, fool.
Give me my Plagued Abomination. I want it. Okay, we're good.
My life for this.
And then I think the sooner that we can get this Idol of Darkness, the better. Specifically for our obsidian statues. That just seems so good. I did start +2, yeah, creature attacks. Very nice. So my Crypt Fiends are going to be in better shape. I don't think we're going to need a lot of meat wagons. We just need a couple to start pushing across these bridges. I mean, even then, we don't necessarily need them. It's just to break through these buildings a little bit faster, and then there's obviously going to be more as we push further and further in. So what's the supply difference? So these Plagued Abominations are only one more. It looks like they actually start... I mean, just turn on Frenzy all the time. They start with Disease Cloud. We don't even need to research it, it looks like. I do like it for my meat wagons, though, and I've got plenty of lumber, so we might as well. Let's save our gold for a bit here so that we can grab pretty much +3 ASAP. Very, very nice. Let's grab one more Acolyte here as well. Almost. I do regret going into higher upkeep at this point. Or low upkeep. Higher than no upkeep, right?
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Okay, I don't think it's required that we be maxed out in order to move across this bridge and take this out. Again, it's going to be weird, though, because we are going to have to split our units up. We might want to grab another Ziggurat over here, too. Seems like it's mostly ground units coming in, or melee units coming in, so we can kind of hide our Acolyte behind the Spirit Towers. Oh, well, it would help if maybe he was actually repairing. Too late. Okay, good work, Meat Wagon. I'm just going to get one more. Dude, look at this big, beefy boy. You'll love to see it. So Skeleton's not as useful.
What does the shadow will?
Skeleton's not quite as useful, based on the direction that they're coming in from. I'm going to upgrade my Banshees as well. Okay, are you on auto repair now? I think so. Let's grab one more Plague Abomination. And then, like, what do you say if we just... If we push across now? This might be a little preemptive, but I think we'll be okay if we do it. Mana regen's looking better. We're going to get this side nice and defended. I see units coming from the right, it appears. Meat Wagon, go ahead and attack there. I think I'll grab Exhumed Corpses. Destroyers are just so good, but I just don't think that they're ever going to be really necessary. I really like to get across the bridge. Got to be careful with this guy, though. I figured getting across the bridge would be the hardest part. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And then we want to get close enough to start healing up our plagued guy. We have another one. I'm surprised that the tower isn't focusing down my meat wagon. So we probably want to go to the right here as soon as possible and figure out where the heck these units are coming from and get rid of them. Loving the look of these Plagued Abominations. And then let's also grab another meat wagon. Exhumed Corpses is fine. Tom Portal scroll might actually be really valuable here. To be fair, I think town portal scrolls are like always valuable. It's just... Okay, what is happening to the right? Because whatever's going on over there, we need to get rid of it. It's driving me crazy. Because they're just constantly reinforcing stuff. Like, it's actually endless. Alright, the point is we're across the bridge, and that's all that really matters to me at this moment. Let's just finish up our supply situation here so that we can get fully maxed out. I see looked like a hero up there. I guess we'll go and engage them later. Everybody move in. I want to, like, clean up this right side as fast as possible, please. These Plague Abominations just seem awesome. I'm really excited about them. I definitely don't need this many guys on lumber anymore, so let's just bring these with us. I guess I could grab Ghoul Frenzy. In fact, I honestly don't even think I need more than 2. Supply cost is a little prohibitive of those. Meat wagons, very nice. And then do I have... This guy can probably come with us, get up here and repair here. And then we're going to push to the right. He's still holding his... That's fine. Let's go and grab these upgrades. I'm going to grab a couple Banshees and then one more Necromancer. Maybe we'll just rally up to Arthas. Where is Arthas? Kind of lost track of him. There he is. Okay, I don't know what's going on over here, but we have to go this way. I'm really tired of it. So let's go. You, buddy. Get up here and repair this meat wagon. Now we have 2 at least. 1 is on the cusp of death, but that's A-okay. Maybe we'll grab 1 more Plagued Abomination as well. That'll put us into high upkeep, though. I'd actually rather avoid that if possible. Get out of the way. I would love it if my hero could actually get up there to help, please. I'll sacrifice a Necromancer to do it. Enemy is upgrading. Worth pointing out, enemy is definitely upgrading. I can grab another Plagued Abomination now. What did I lose? Probably a Crypt Fiend or a Necromancer that was standing in the front. I don't need him anymore. The Nerubians attack an outpost. We must help them. Okay, we're going to come up here first. Attack here and here. That does damage buildings. That's cool. What was that? It's like a different... It like exploded into smaller bugs. That's exciting. So there's some cannon towers in here. We want to like... Gotta get it. We gotta move in. We gotta move in, and then we'll take care of that base at the bottom after. We'll do that later, but I want to move in and take care of this. Especially if this is where cannon teams come from, or mortar teams come from, rather. I'm going to get 1 more meat wagon at this rate.
I bow to your will.
And then come on up here and repair. Okay, so it looks like now we're just going to have some Nerubians helping us, which is cool. Undead, Nerubians, what have you. Oh, hey, the other one's still alive. Here, you stay here just in case we need to continue repairing. I think we've got all of our upgrades. I guess it couldn't hurt to grab a boneyard eventually. Let's grab a sacrificial pit if I can cram it anywhere, and I can't.
Yes.
We'll build a base further up at some place. Okay, cool. I see an enemy base right there. Skitters. Okay, sure. Maybe those are some units that we'll be able to build at some point in the future. Okay, that's enough here. We're going to come down here and clean up whatever's down in this direction as well. Seems like we found where most of the enemy attacks are coming from. Looks like they're running by me. Oh, shoot. Don't. Okay, that's fine. Everybody come on over here. So we want to be rallying to Arthas. Then we're going to just attack sort of down in here. I think it'll be fine. Oh, there's a paladin there. There's also, we saw an enemy hero in the other direction. He, like, instantly leveled up. Why did that happen? Hear me, King. I am Anub Radin, the new king of the Nerubians. We will help you in the siege of the human fortress. Whoever you are, I appreciate you. Your troops will provide us with good support. Okay, he's bubbled. Now we can make fallen melee Nerubian soldiers. After death summons 3 spiders on the battlefield. That's cool, but I really don't see a solid use for that, like, that I'd want to use my supply for. Though, we got these units for free. You love to see it. You hate to see it. Let's just send Arthas back for this. They did get around me. Focus on Gav. Oh, no. Arthas, go back. Just Arthas, keep going back. We'll kill Gavinrad. You can only bubble so many times, right? Kill this and this. Don't. Okay, cool. And then all of these guys. Oh, it was this one. I like how the expansion gold mines actually collapse fairly quick. Alright, please kill him before he... Yeah, okay, great. Arthas couldn't get any XP anyway, so that's acceptable. This side never seems to be getting attacked anymore, so let's move up. I know Acolytes are making their way. Was this another entrance where the Nerubians were attacking from, I wonder? Also, okay, they benefit from the same thing that the Plagued Abominations do. Let's see how much supply these cost. Only 4. The Plagued Abominations are, well, 5. I mean, that just, it seems too good to pass that up, if you ask me.
What is it now?
Okay, run, Arthas.
I bow to your will. I gladly obey. Thy will be done. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Okay, they all made it.
Speak, fool.
I feel bad for killing the Archon Crusade. What did they ever do? It's not like they're not really equivalent to the Dominion in this case, are they? Okay, so we know there's a base up here. We know that they'll continue to attack us up there as well. Let's maybe stick to the right for now. Let's do that. Let's stick to the right.
What does the shadow
We definitely want to find where all the Nerubians are coming out and attacking from, because that just provides us a lot of support as we continue to fight.
I bow to your will.
I think what I'm also going to do here is just build another necropolis, and we can build more supply down here as necessary. I like how the Nerubians send support, but at a slow enough rate that it doesn't feel like silly. I think I'm fine with just leaving these on curse. Their mana regen is nice. Very nice. Okay, over here.
The restless dead await.
What must I do? If that is your wish.
Ah, okay, so we just found another Nerubian outlet, so let's get in there. Nerubian troops attack an outpost by the river. Let's help them. I'm getting the Reckoning vibes from this. Again, I see a lot of... I feel like I see a lot of inspiration taken from some StarCraft 2 missions, which is absolutely fine, because I think it's great. Okay, well, we killed that guy. Was he here the whole time? Excellent. New warriors are ready to rise under your banners. He was here, wasn't he? You know what? Just walk down here. I want to see if there's anything else here for us to get. There's also a door there, but we're just going around it. Go get him, Skitters. Again, the main thing here I've noticed is like there's really no... It feels like there's no items to find. Like the first two missions did well, I think, in kind of keeping the player intrigued. Is that Buzan? In exploring. In this case, I'm exploring but not really finding anything. But it's also more connected to the optional objectives. So there's that. Also, in the first map, there's stuff that's sort of like hidden. So I understand if I'm just not finding stuff properly. There's that as well. Definitely a possibility. I'm going to grab one more Acolyte to come up here and repair. Do we want to keep pushing up the left, or do we want to cut across, or pushing up the right, rather, and then cut across from where we're at right now? Let's maybe come up here and look what's up here before we do anything. Also, the Nerubians, it looks like mostly stop sending troops at a certain point. Let's get up here and kill Modi Stonesmith. How about that?
At last. What is it now?
Okay, this is a dead end. I'm glad I came up here. We're going to kill this guy. Maybe he'll drop something. The other heroes didn't drop anything. Looks like he really wants to go for Arthas, but he's totally surrounded now. All right, he's avatared, but we're going to be able to kill him. I really like these Plagued Abominations. The downside is they're one extra supply, and they're much bigger, so they probably can't get nearly as good of a surround on enemies. If he drops something, I can't see what it is. Let's head back to the middle, and then as we're on our way out, let's look. It doesn't appear as if he dropped anything. Honestly, that super expensive upgrade for casters, again, it's what I think campaign players always sort of wanted, which is... Uh-oh. What? Where are they going? Can they even get to me? There's a wall. Which is the ability to just let casters auto-cast at their leisure and not really have to worry about. Which is, you know, really good. Oh, I think it's just these guys. Let's go and clean this out. Let's kill Buzan. And he's bubbled. That's fun. It's my favorite spell in the game. Okay, the Nerubians still send stuff. It's just slower. Less frequent, I should say. So this guy's going to bubble, like, forever. Let's see if maybe we can focus fire him before he bubbles again. We did. Kellen the Seeker. That's not the same one that we killed, is it? I think this is a different one, so we can kill him. A lot of level 10 heroes that we're just completely roasting. And there's a base here. Do-do-do, boo-do-boo-boo-boo. There should be like a Rocky montage going to that. Let's break the gate so that we can maybe get some reinforcements in a little bit easier. Griffins, look out, back up. You should be able to web him. What are you doing? Bring him down. Remake that obsidian statue. My units are just sort of spread all over the place. This is acceptable to me. Let's get in and kill this little base. And then we're going to just keep looking for where... I mean, this is clearly the way to the end. Let's go and free the rest of the Nerubians wherever they might be. Open the way for them. This needs to be Essence of Blight, by the way. And I think I'm going to grab another round of Crypt Fiends, because we did lose some. The Nerubians are storming the second entrance to the fortress. Forward, my warriors. Destroy the defenders. Okay, I need meat wagons hitting these... oh, gosh, look at these cannon towers up here. What a bunch of jerks. Turrets on islands. I mean, it's a fortress. Yeah, I'll grab Destroyer form. And then I think a lot of my casters are dead, but it's fine. They died at towers very easily. Also, their usefulness runs out. Even with the faster regen, they just sort of become less useful. I'll build some new ones. They are rebuilding from these, so it's worthwhile. I mean, it doesn't look like he's building, but like those footmen came from somewhere. So I think they are making an effort to rebuild. Let's get up here and let these Nerubians out, and then there's another group of them somewhere too. Look out, meat wagons. Try to de-aggro here if possible. Give me those skellies. I guess you guys just keep attacking through here. There must be another base further back here if this is... Okay, there's another gold mine there that I don't think I need. I think we're far enough into this now that we can probably coast to the end. This actually might be both entrances. This might count as both. I'm not sure. Lead my warriors into battle. Reinforcements are on the way. 3 of 4. No, there's another one.
Search complete. This is more like it.
Let's look. It was weird because it pinged back there. Looking for items that might be kind of hiding out over here. Where would the other Nerubians be? Maybe further up in the map? There's not much space left, so...
This is more like it. Frostborn hungers.
This map is definitely a lot easier than the previous one.
Frostborn hungers.
Can we get back here, do you think?
Proceed.
There's rocks there. That's interesting. Oh, hello.
Make your choice. No one orders me around.
Found a little secret, it seems like. And a gold mine. Gold mines are pretty well hidden. It's nice to, like, actually be rewarded when you find them. I feel like nothing drops items anymore. It's possible, again, that maybe they're supposed to, but we're not getting them because of the patch version. I don't know. It could be anything. I really have no idea. I'm just saying there's a possibility. It's a possibility. Okay, let's get everybody up there. Let's move in here. Break those rocks, whatever that might be. That looks awful. We're just going to pick away at that with our meat wagons. No reason to engage that with anything that has heavy armor. Or Arthas. I don't think I have any units just like hanging out doing nothing except my lumber harvesters that I don't need. Okay, let's see what this is. I mean, this very well might be the last set of Nerubians. Meat wagons, do your thing.
Speak. Forces are under attack.
Move up with Arthas.
What is it?
So they have, okay, they have heavy armor, so they are getting kind of roasted by this tower comp. There's so many. Please, destroy the... I'll get it eventually. That was the last squad. New warriors will arrive soon. Okay, cool. You know what? Just bomb into them. It's gonna be fine. Helping hand. So there was a bonus to... Well, there's our casters. There was a bonus to doing those two, that optional objective. The last mission's optional objective still sort of confuses me. Oh gosh, he's so dead. This is just my impatience coming out. Again, I really can't stress. I feel like the terraining of these maps, just the overall design philosophy of them is really solid. Enough, Arthas. Let's end this you and me. Well, and also all of these little spider things that... They're gonna roast you. Oh, ouch.
At last.
Let's right-click the hero with meat wagons. He has some sort of aura that's killing everything, I think. Let's quick save, because this has the potential to be awful. He's not bubbling. Oh no. Oh no, they're neutral. I can't control them. Get out of there, Arthas! No! I mean, we're not gonna lose, but still. Get. Oh god. Number 1, do that. Number 2, run back here. Yeah, we'll let the minions do it. Tirion Fordring was too strong for us, alright? I understand. Is he healing faster than we can kill him? No, I think we're doing good. Give him the Q. That would have killed us if we didn't have anti-magic on. There he goes. Whew! Apocalypse! Hi. I'm just not a huge undead air fan. I like mixing griffins in. Froststorms are okay, they just feel like they get focused down and killed so quickly against the AI, which, you know, is very good at using the spells to do such a thing. Ooh! Interesting. You chose your fate, Tirion. Well, now we're just going to get our helm back, and at least we'll get some new abilities, but it's a sad state of affairs, the direction that the campaign is going. Let's check Call of the Evil. A few minutes later, Anubrodin gathered his army in the ashes of the Argent Crusade to take an oath to the Lich King. Okay, we're OG Lich King again. We got the boots and everything. My king. Rise, Anubrodin. Your appearance was unexpected and effective. The Nerubians have proven incredibly helpful in this battle. Without you, victory would not have been easy for us. Why did you decide to help me? The former king, Anubarak, served you. I realized this is my destiny. When my brothers learned of your arrival, I immediately hurried to you. It is my duty to serve you. I and my brothers wish to swear allegiance to you, to become your weapon. A wise decision. I feel power. It's a great honor. This is just the beginning, Anubrodin. Serve me faithfully, and your strength will increase 100-fold. Well, probably up to level 10. The Nerubians are waiting for your will. Follow me. We have a lot to discuss. Your army will be extremely useful in the near future, Anubrodin. What happened here today is only the first step. Our main target is a distant stronghold to the southeast of here, the Scarlet Monastery. Their fanatics living there will fight mercilessly for their land. You shouldn't count on an easy victory over them. All will fall before you, my king. It's unavoidable. Right. In our hands are two powerful and numerous armies. We will hit the monastery with all our might, and... Ugh. My king, what's happening? I hear voice. Arthas, you finally came back to me. Ner'zhul, but it cannot be. How did you survive? After we were divided, my soul was able to strengthen itself in this world, but without a carrier, I am very weak. I'm glad you've returned to me. No, I did not return. I will no longer submit to you. What? You dare to disobey me? Fool. Every part of your being belongs to me. Ah! Ah! Enough of this. Anubritan, thank you. My rashness almost ruined all my plans. I thought that Ner'zhul should have disappeared, dissolved into the void, but he was too strong. Anubritan just, slapped him across the face. Enough of this! He would probably try to bring the Scourge back to his will. If he succeeds in doing this, everything is lost. But I won't wait for that. Calling to me, he revealed his location. I know where I can find him. Anubritan, you must take an army and go to the monastery. Prepare a foothold for our attack, but remember that no one has to know about you. It'll be done, my king. It's time for me to move out. The sooner I end Ner'zhul, the better for the Scourge. Don't let me down. Dude, these cinematics are pretty good! I'd argue they're great. And the whole comparison to Heart of the Swarm, we're still there with, Jaina being dead and him looking for revenge by taking up the old Mantle of Power. But the difference here, too, is, now he has to go back and hunt down Ner'zhul. That's a really cool idea. So when we come back, we'll play Chapter 6, Darkshore. It looks like we're going back to Kalimdor, perhaps? Darkshore? Am I thinking of the wrong place? I don't know. We'll figure it out next time. Bye-bye.